in training to become a senior engineer, and you get the life that you lead.
Well, we were just speaking about Abigail earlier, and we've got an Abigail with us right now in Desert of Sand.
Oh,
I happen to love this guy, like, from a personal note. Just open up and do it raw. Just go right ahead. The run it scares people right now. So I feel like you can just run at a lot of people for free and just get damage.
I honestly didn't expect to see Abigail this fast.
Oh no, there's so many Abigails out there. And
I absolutely expected this.
And especially because people don't know the matchup yet. Like, if I played an Abigail, I have never played an Abigail yet. I don't play enough to, like, have gotten that matchup experience. And they're all playing differently because that's just, people are still learning the characters and stuff.
Similar with Ed, like, for a long time people
for a long time.
Yeah.
I think Abigail changes the meta of Street Fighter V in a sense.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, you definitely have to play him differently. He plays a different game, and it's very strange. His run, I find, is so interesting because, like, I would be kind of fine with everything until I heard that the command grab follow-up has throw invulnerability, which to me, like, that kind of, it kind of like breaks it a little bit, right? Because you would think, oh, I'll just throw him if he runs at me, because he's close and doesn't have frame advantage and he's got slow startup. But then he can have that throw invincibility, and that throw does a bunch of damage.
The thing is, you can pretty much cover all of his run options with neutral jump, because the only thing that he has one thing to stop the neutral jump, and that's his very heavy punch into the air after his run.
Oh, he didn't get the combo. I just wanted to point that out. He didn't charge it enough. So that's actually a tough combo, because it's a manually timed charge. You have to start charging like right before they hit the peak as they bounce off the wall, and then start charging that back hard punch, and then you pop them up like big juggle time. And then
I couldn't even imagine doing it.
Gets it.
And I couldn't even imagine doing it on Street Fighter V's netcode too.
Online it would be very difficult. Well,
yeah,
nah,
it's probably gonna be such great timing.
If the connection's solid, usually the online timing's okay. It's when there's just the tiniest issue with the connection, then it all goes to shit.
Because I feel like that one in particular is kind of requires you to remember. At least I do it with a visual notification, so if you get any kind of lag like that, it would really throw me off.
Now, do you think?
What's that?
Do you think people who play Abigail have to play the matchup different too? Like, you know how like everybody doesn't really know the matchup towards as far as versing Abigail. You think someone playing as Abigail has to change?
I would imagine they're just doing their Abigail stuff and seeing if it works. as of right now, I don't think.
I don't think anyone's had enough time to develop his meta quite yet.
Yeah, I don't think we're there yet.
They know his damage, but how they approach neutral is just complete mayhem right now. He's literally the biggest character I think there's ever been in a vanilla Street Fighter title.
I believe that's right.
Yeah, he's taller than Hugo. He's actually slightly wider than Hugo was in Street Fighter 4.
Oh, that's actually interesting.
I think it's only by like half a unit or something. It's stupid.
Still pretty big.
But because of his sheer size and because they've had to compromise on a couple of mechanics.
Oh man, there is just a sweet whiff punish you're gonna see in just a second. That back hard punch on the yeah, it's very nice. But you were saying though about hitbox size or hurtbox size.
Yeah, no, because of his sheer hitbox size, they're breaking conventions for certain things, like the push box, classic thing that I was saying earlier. He, in order to make it so that other characters can jump over him, his physical presence on the screen is actually only below his nipples.
But see, I feel like even like visually, it's gonna take a while to get adjusted to that, like, because not a lot of people are gonna know that.
Because everyone's just jumping through and essentially putting their crotch in his face, so it's odd. I'm sure people will get used to it, but it is a huge meta break for everyone playing against him.
Seems like Master Williams had no problem with that.
Yeah, I feel like the Akuma Abigail matchup might be difficult for Abigail.
Do you know what he started doing though? Like he
What's
was
that?
getting a lot of damage